We're back. It's Thursday. I'm Mike.
I'm Brendan.
This
I'm
is
here.
Thirsty Thursday on gettingworked.com. We are live. We are on the internet. Making sure I got the chat up in front of me. But first and foremost, what's up, buddy?
Hey, I'm all over the place. I paused it so it didn't make the sound because right now it wants to go. Hey, there's our sound. I've been running all over the place. I was in 3 states in the last 30 minutes.
Steaks?
States,
like places we live, not like...
I would prefer 3 steaks to be in me. Like, I don't know why I would be in 3 steaks.
Like cut one open, lay inside of it, make it a nice warm bed.
Stop it.
No?
Gross.
Steak.
Grow up. It wasn't American steak. It was American pie.
Ooh, I could.
Been running around. No. Stop it.
All right.
Anyway. Yeah, so I'm here now and ready to talk about
You're
things. I'm awake this week.
Polo.
I'm awake this week. I apologize that it's been 2 weeks. That was my fault. I'm gonna get that out of the way right now. I apologize.
We'll make him pay later.
I deserve the hell that's coming.
We'll make him pay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So it's Thursday. We got some things to talk about, but we always want to start off the way that we always start off. It's time to do a drink. Do a drink. See,
drink.
I tried to make a thing, but this is going to be this is a special one here. So
special.
I'm gonna let you explain why.
Are we gonna do a shot? Are we gonna do a sip?
We're gonna do a shot first.
Are we just gonna pour? Oh, we're gonna shoot a shot.
I'm gonna shoot a shot first. Shoot a shot. So you say shoot a shot? I say do a shot.
Oops, and that's me with volume on. Let me just go ahead and yep, there we're gonna put that on. Fucking amateur, Jesus.
It's like he's done this before. You think maybe? No.
I muted the YouTube channel. I was so smart. I'm like, I'm gonna mute it. There won't be any noise. I'll mute the music, and I let the other shit go off. Anyway, so actually, in honor of St. Patty's Day,
of St. Patty's Day, which was last week.
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
last Sunday.
This is we missed last week's show because you were slacking or something like that, and then this week's show. So yeah, it fell in between there. So I am gonna just grab this little bottle of Jameson I've had sitting here to do a Jameson shot because also my buddy Bob would enjoy this Jameson shot here. Let me see. I would like the one that is furthest away from the microphone, please. Yes, exactly. Furthest away from the microphone. Don't drop it out of sight. As a magician, I don't trust that.
I'm not gonna.
That's when you lap things and you pull other stuff up.
Oh, this isn't a bad choice. I'm very okay with this.
What is that? Revelstone?
Revelstoke roasted pineapple flavored whiskey. I love me some pineapple. And this is roasted pineapple.
Pineapple's one of my favorite things. I want to try that. I'm so fucking jealous right now.
Oh, that smells like al pastor taco.
Oh, that sounds really good. Anyway, I got this little old Fitzgerald glass right here that we're gonna be shooting out of. We're gonna do Jameson out of an old Fitz glass. We're gonna do that real quick, and then you can get to your stuff. But real quick, we'll do this one for one of my best friends, Bob, who's watching us unfortunately from the hospital at the moment. He'll be
they
coming
play us
out
in the hospital.
Soon. Yeah. When they don't have much hope for the people, they're like, let's give them something to go out on to show them, like, you know what, you might as well just pull the plug on yourself.
Is it a compliment to be somebody's like last thing? Like, you get a last.
No.
Like, how do you want to go?
But we're not going to be his last thing.
No, we're not.
Surgery went well.
No,
and he's going to be out tomorrow.
I wasn't saying that.
Yeah. It's an insane asylum. It's very sad what happened to him. He's in a padded cell. I don't know how they got a phone into him. It's in his prison purse. Wait, what do they call it? Prison pocket? Prison
hot pocket?
No, what's it called? Your prison satchel? No,
Are you talking about the butthole?
Yeah, there's a term for it, like for smuggling. It's your prison purse, or I don't know.
Your coin purse? No, your coin purse is your. Cheers.
Cheers to Bob. He's probably watching right now. I don't have my chat pulled up. I haven't done some Jameson in a minute.
That was fantastic. Roasted pineapple.
That was good.
I highly recommend this. Do you?
Take a picture. Take a picture of that bottle for me and send it to me.
You can just go back and watch the show. You can just rewatch the show.
I don't do that. If I want to watch myself, I'll look in the mirror. I get enough of you.
So, how often do you restock your airplane shot bottles?
They keep showing up. So
what does that mean?
Well, I went by my parents one day.
They just keep showing up like?
Yeah, exactly. It's more like, wait. It's a this and a this and a this and a. I don't know.
Are you doing? I was doing Genie. Was it Genie or Bewitched?
These are real glass.
I Dream of Genie, right?
These are the legit little glass, like Macallan and.
Oh, you're fancy.
And the old ones.
Oh, you're fancy.
I think some of these came from my grandfather's bar.
This is Planet Ruiner right here.
Let's see. Like, my mother will randomly be out and find something and be like, oh, here's something for the podcast. This week it's actually something I wanted to try, but I decided to do Jameson for the St. Patty's, but maybe we'll do this one later. I've never had this. I don't know if you have, but it sounds like right up your alley. Curveball Original Barbecue Whiskey.
Oh, I have a giant bottle of that. I have the full-size bottle downstairs.
Oh, do you really? What do you think?
I want to marinate chicken in it.
Ooh.
I don't want to make drinks with it.
Yeah.
I feel like with a cocktail, you're either making like a weird, interesting cocktail, not necessarily a sit and sipper cocktail, or you're making a Bloody Mary.
Yes.
I want to marinate chicken with it.
Bloody Kentucky.
So, yeah.
Anyway.
So this is a show where we drink on the internet, and we just did a shot, and we've got another piece where we're not going to do yours yet.
What?
We're not doing yours.
No, yet. I was mad about a missed
what's the score in the Kentucky game?
61-59.
I got money on.
You better have money on Kentucky, or I find you to be a horrible person.
Of course, I have money on Kentucky. I would never not.
God damn it! They hit a 3.
I was just checking my parlay. No, what?
Oakland hit a 3. They're
Oakland hit a 3.
5.
All right, so I'm seeing. Oh, they're only up by 3. 64-6 no, up by 2. 64-62.
Oh well, then that means Kentucky's about to hit this 3 that is happening now.
So I've got Antonio Reeves for over 19.5, which he already hit.
I have Antonio Reeves for over 19.5 in Kentucky money line.
I got Rob Dillingham for over 13.5.
Oh wait, you took this on FanDuel, didn't you?
Yeah, Reed Shepard for over 12.5.
I put money
Justin
on
Edwards
FanDuel today just
7.5.
for this. I put money back in FanDuel today just for that parlay.
I've been leaning back towards FanDuel a lot more recently. I feel like
I'm always bet 365.
You bet a lot of soccer. That's why.
I like the early payouts, and I like the fact the one thing that Bet365 has that the other ones really don't is notifications. Just give me notifications. Like for the individual games, I can set up halftime notifications. I have notifications every time a bet of mine wins. So I don't think about it. I don't have to worry about keep going back to my phone. If I get a text message, I won. And then it's like, yay, it's a text message that I give a shit about.
Do you know what makes me feel really terrible with FanDuel, and I wish they would change this feature? You
What's that?
Can't turn off the login email. Like when you log into FanDuel, it sends you an email. You successfully logged into your FanDuel account.
Yeah.
And the problem is it auto signs you out after like 10 minutes. So like on a Saturday where I'm betting on like 3 or 4 games over the span of the entire Saturday, if I go back and look at my email at how many FanDuel emails came in, it makes me look like a psychopath. But it's the fact that like you'll check it, I'll forget, I'll move to another screen, I'll move back to it, have to log back in. But if like how many logins makes me feel terrible, even though it's only for like 3 games. But so FanDuel, if you're listening, the one feature I would love to be able to turn off is the email. So,
it is kind of irritating. I mean, there's no need to send me an email to let me know that I logged out. I mean, I guess I know why they're doing it, but
yeah, I understand the purpose behind it, but I wish I could turn it off.
Get used to what my IP address is or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, it's coming from the same device after a while or something like that. I don't know how to open the chat for some reason. We're good.
Oh,
You're
I'm watching the
great.
chat. Robert's in the chat. He's talking about.
I don't care. It's not anybody exciting.
Robert said he's been looking
Anyway,
forward to this. He said a prison purse. It's called his prison purse.
prison purse. Is it his prison purse? Oh, is that how he got it in there?
He's calling it his prison purse. But
Oh.
one thing we do on this show, people of the internet, is we drink, and part of that
Yes.
is dun 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 dun. My beer of the week.
Mike's beer of the week.
One day we're gonna get music for that, and it's gonna be.
We need a
bigger
sting for
and
that.
more of a sting, like the baseball bat, crow face paint, like Steve Borden sting.
No, it's like
Oh, like
it's
a musical
sound
sting.
bite in entertain. Like a sound bite is a sting. It's a musical like a. I don't know, like a guitar riff or just a quick musical hit. Yeah, Mike's
That's
beer of the week. Yeah, or it'd be like
Let's
a
do the Thomas.
little.
Subliminal.
Mike's drinking it.
I'm drinking it.
There you go.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Don't sue us. It's on YouTube. Ba-da-da-da. Anyway, this week we're going back to one of your favorite places. I'm gonna need you to turn your soccer brain off for like
Oh,
3
I'm
minutes
out already.
I need you to
Fuck
turn
Columbus.
I need you to turn your soccer brain off for 3 minutes.
Oh god.
Because the last
damn
time I
it.
tried to get through a Columbus beer, it took us 25.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Okay, so
I'm gonna mute it.
You'll
That way
like
it'll
this
be
one.
better.
You'll like this one. The theme of it, you'll like the can. You'll love the can. So this is from the Hoof Hearted Brewing Company. This is Hoof Hearted Brewing. See, this is their Party Pale Ale. That's the style. It's a Party Pale Ale. Now the name of the beer is Are We Having Fun Yet? You are. You are. You are. It's like a it's a George Costanza vibe that I get.
Are we
about
having fun?
Columbus.
Yeah.
So this is a Party Pale Ale brewed with Citra, Mosaic, Eldorado, and Strata hops. It's 6% alcohol, and it tells you what temperature to drink it at. But I'm not gonna change the temperature of my fridge per beer.
What is the
So-
recommended drinking temperature?
46 degrees Fahrenheit.
Gotcha. You know what? I don't have a I was gonna get a little piece of paper and hold it up, scribbled with Brendan's beer of the week, because you know what? I got a beer. That beer looks pretty. That is a nice little.
Oh, it's got a nice color. It's a little.
I'm gonna do it.
So the thing with Hoof Hearted Brewing is they specialize in IPAs. One of their like sub slogans is they jokingly say more hops than brains. They're really good at different types of IPAs. This is a thicker, juicier IPA, which a lot of the beers I got from there are. This is fantastic.
I like a hazy IPA.
That's
So
fantastic.
I have a beer from a city that isn't Columbus. It's Cincinnati. 'Cause I'm not gonna just keep suckling from the teat of the city up north every week.
They make
So
good
what
beer.
I have, whatever. I have a Cincinnati brewery that makes good beer too,
Okay.
and I have their hazy IPA.
Ooh, that's a fantastic beer.
I've never actually had this, so I'm going to go the mic route. I got my little glass here from Country Boy Brewing, from
Ooh,
one of
good
the Country Boy,
choice.
one of the Country Boy events that we hosted.
I'm using
in
my
Covington.
burial glass. This is what I love. These. I don't know the name of this style of pint glass, but I love this style of pint glass.
Yeah, nice. Oh, it's the it's more meant for what is the beer that I'm looking for that I always drink over at Northern Row? Its name is Barrister, and it is it's not a Pilsner, it's not a Hefeweizen, Kolsch. It's more of the Kolsch style of glass,
Yeah.
but Kolsch's are slightly smaller, but they are that more tubular glass without the bell shape and aren't angled like the Pilsner and the pint. But anyway, hazy IPA, seeing colors, never had it. What is the percentage on this one? I don't even know. You want to take a guess? Oh, I got it. What do you think it is?
6.8.
6.5. Very close.
Ooh, very close. A lot of these like IPAs, especially like their session IPAs, if you guess that it's going to be somewhere in the sixes, you're going to be close. Especially some of those mid upper sixes. This has got
That's
a little
not that
bit
hoppy.
of floater in it. Oh, it's got a good amount of floater.
This has got floater in it. Oh,
Oh, man.
fantastic.
It's got a good amount of sediment in this IPA. That might be changing.
There you go.
That drinking style, because I'm not trying to shoot a milkshake out of the backside of me tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Morning.
Did you fill out a bracket for March Madness?
I didn't.
Do you do an actual bracket or anything?
I don't do a bracket normally. No. I kind of just
Great
gamble.
story.
I just gamble.
Way to go into detail.
I was trying to think of why. I was trying to think, is it because I don't like brackets? Is it because I'm not analytical? Like, no, I'm analytical.
This is our first March Madness in the time of our state being able to bet, so that's exciting. Yeah, I filled out a bracket every year since I was a child for my mother's work, and it's just become a family tradition. They're pinned up on the refrigerator, and everybody has their picks. My nephews did picks this year. Apparently, because they go to a school that starts with Saint something, they go to they decided to pick all the teams with like Saint something in their names because, go St. Mary's. You're doomed against Tennessee, kids. I need to tell you something. I apologize, boys. But, I mean, they might pull it off. But I don't see much hope for the St. Mary's and the St. Bonaventures and the St. all of them in the tournament this year.
I've had some weird bets go right for me. Like today I had I chose Creighton, Arizona, North Carolina, and Illinois. Creighton?
The Blue Jays.
How is Michael Creighton hold on.
It's spelled different. It's not spelled like Creighton. I don't think Michael Creighton has a G in his name. Or maybe he does. So wait, you're thinking that this school is Michael Creighton? Like,
I don't think it's Michael Creighton's
He donated
school,
some money,
but I thought it was the same name, and apparently no, there's no E in Michael Creighton. So this is, you said it's Creighton? Creighton?
No, Cretans are like that person's a damn Creighton.
Creighton?
No, this is Creighton.
Like
yes,
Kratos. Creighton.
Cray.
10. Creighton.
You cray.
Like crayon with a T. Like
single cray 10.
Crayon with a T. Creighton.
10. No, oh my god.
Creighton.
Quit saying ton. It's 10. The number 10.
Creighton.
Yes. Creighton.
10?
Creighton.
Creighton.
I quit.
Michael Crichton.
My next shot of the night, I fucking hate you, is gonna be just straight pomegranate and Johnny Walker Black. That's what we're just gonna fuck. No, I'm.
Wait,
really
you're gonna mix those things together?
No, I'm absolutely not. Maybe another day.
That's called a Michael Crichton. Name of the episode, y'all.
Oh my god, you're frustrating me more than like calling in an airstrike on me when we're trying to extract. Oh my god. Are you doing the Jurassic Park theme? Oh my god. I drove home fast, or not fast, but I drove home at a good rate of speed.
Don't incriminate yourself live on YouTube.
Worried that I wasn't going to make it in time, and I was rushing back to hear you do the Jurassic Park soundtrack a cappella.
Spared no expense.
Jesus.
Life finds a way.
You're really going to foul them behind the 3-point line?
So
Jesus.
You brought up the idea of
Kentucky might lose this game.
Getting a bomb strike sent on you in a certain video game, because now, as of the past week, you joined the club.
You are not a tactical person.
I'm a very tactical person.
You are chaos.
I am not chaos.
You are Charlie in that episode of It's Always Sunny in
bravado.
Philadelphia. You are the wild card.
I am bravado.
Wild card, motherfucker.
I am testosterone personified on the battlefield.
No.
I am absolute.
I would like to bring Derek into the conversation. And surprise, we have Derek on the line. No, I'm just kidding. We really don't. So that's some bullshit.
Tell him the game.
For once, you were right. You recommended a game I went in.
Hold on, for once I was right. What the? Hold on,
Yeah.
back up.
You recommended a game that I
Beep
enjoyed.
boop, beep boop, beep boop. Back up, beep boop. So, what do you mean, like, for once? Like, I never have good game recommendations? You do recommend a lot of the games. I think you start more games before I do. This is one of the few times where I started a game before you started it. You caught up pretty quick, which makes you question your video game habits. You caught up pretty goddamn quick. But, Helldivers 2.
Derek and I played when you weren't able to play. Derek and I ran a couple nights of much harder difficulties, and that's kind of what happened.
So tell the people about your experience.
You're fucking chaos incarnate. You're the Joker. You just like to watch the world burn.
What does that mean?
You have these high what is it, the 380?
Yes, I have
millimeter.
a 380 380 millimeter barrage. It's essentially just raining hellfire from the sky.
Yeah. It's high explosive, just hellfire, brimstone. And instead of like we are going to attack a settlement, or not a settlement, we're going to clear a bug's nest, a alien species. We're going to go up to this alien species nest and we're going to drop these bombs. You will wait and hold this son of a bitch until like we're going to extract. Oh, bugs are coming. I'll drop it in this fucking area here.
I don't drop it near us. I drop it far enough and safe enough away.
Okay. Why am I always dying? Okay, well, you know what?
Because you run around too much.
You're right. No. What?
You're too mobile.
You are the one that I turn around and it's like a squirrel has seen a shiny object.
No, you have moved. I have stationed myself. I have found a spot.
What has happened, what I have realized is I will hear the girl go, calling in orbital strike, and I'm like, oh shit, and I turn around and your ass has already taken off doing the 40-meter dash like you're in the goddamn NFL combine. No, you don't say a thing. I hear it from the girl before you say it.
Sometimes I say fall back. Sometimes I say woo.
I will call out to you guys and I will say calling in napalm, or I will say what's going on. You will say what? You will just go woo. Woo. And that's supposed to mean run like a motherfucker. Yes. This area is about to become Sarajevo.
You see the blue light go in the sky, you hear woo. Run.
I played with Derek this one time and didn't know that friendly fire was possible. In the first 10 minutes you and I played, you blew my body apart 3 times. Although I do have a great video of shooting Derek in the head by accident.
Listen for the woo.
When I learned to listen for the woo. Watch out. Tits up and watch out for the woo.
Tits up and watch out for the woo.
Yeah. Oh, man.
So it's been great team combat. And one of the things that I love about Helldivers 2 is it's not competitive. We're not playing against any other people. We're not. You can't steal from other people. If you get points, I get those points. If you get medals, I get those medals.
Yeah.
We're never going to be, at least not yet, on a planet with other teams where we're trying to get something before they get it.
We're working together.
Yeah.
Which is why I ask again, why are you killing me?
I'm trying to kill the bugs. I'm not trying to kill you. You're in the wrong spot.
I'm in the wrong spot.
Did you hear the woo?
You called in the strike on the...
Did you hear the woo?
God.
Woo!
This episode's going to be called
Clear.
Did You Hear the Woo?
Clear.
Did you hear the woo? No, I'm going to call this in. Heads up, boys.
Fall back.
Oh, what a shot! Sorry.
Are we up?
It's bad, man. Oakland's been up the last 5 minutes. It's under a minute. Kentucky just hit a 3, and they're down by 1.
Yeah, we got 75C and 75-74.
Yeah, that's where we're at right now. I don't want to know anything before. Just let this play out in my... What are we gonna do? I'm gonna get
so. We've done some Helldivers chat.
So yeah, it's. I'll tell you what. I haven't found a co-op game that I enjoy the teamwork and the squad play and that fucker hit a 3-pointer. God damn it. I haven't found a game like this since Left 4 Dead 2. Like, I haven't... That's the vibes that the Left 4 Dead games gave me, where you work together. it is a teamwork thing. You break down, we've got this, we've got these objectives, and we're working through objectives together. And extracting at the end is always the same thing. In the zombie game, you're waiting for that last helicopter to pick you up as all these zombies are rushing. It's fighting them off as you get in at the last minute and watch your. I mean, I'm really getting, because Left 4 Dead, the developers came out with a game called Back 4 Blood, and it's basically the same concept. But I'll tell you what, it didn't hit the same way.
I have that game. I play it every once in a while.
I have it as well. We could maybe try it. I mean, how are you? I mean, after we do this podcast tonight, we're gonna get on Helldivers, right?
Maybe.
I will stream it. I'm gonna stream my Hell. Brendan will be streaming Helldivers.
The problem
Mike's
is,
with him, whatever.
Why would I play Back 4 Blood when I could play Helldivers 2? That's the problem. We could say,
or Left 4 Dead 2
game.
even. I still have Left 4 Dead 2.
But there's grinding to be done in Helldivers.
There is grinding to be done.
There are bugs to be killed. There's democracy to be spread.
Yeah. I have a lot of
liberty to be shot.
I have a lot of freedom seeds loaded in my machine gun that I need to spray everywhere.
One of the things, and that's one of the things that makes a game so fun, is the weird comedic over the top element. You'll walk up to certain like little things and be like, oh, did we find power-ups? No, we just found a note with a funny little story or a funny joke on it.
I took all there's a note. Yeah, you go to an ammo crate. I took all the flamethrowers. I left some cinnamon rolls. What the fuck is? Well, that's not going to be effective,
right?
But the opening video to the game and that trailer that is just so very Starship Troopers, that pretty much sums it all up. It's so over the top. It's so, do you want to fight for Super Earth? And it's fantastic.
It almost tries to make the viewer feel bad for not being ridiculously patriotic. The score change?
Game's over. It's bad. This game's over.
Hold on. What are we looking at?
I lost a few bets. I don't even want to know at this point. You're going to be ahead of me. They probably got 79 or 80 because they're about to go to the free throw line with 2 shots to take.
74, 17 seconds
left. There's 8. Yeah. I don't even want to. You know what? I'm going to close my. You know what? We're going to put my tablet now on the YouTube. I don't care if the show's audio comes up. So, on Helldivers, what has been your favorite? Okay, see, here's my thing. Depending on what we do, switch up your stratagems.
I don't want to hear shit about you about switching anything up because I can't get you or anybody else to go fight the robots with me. I don't want to hear shit.
I'll go fight the robots with you.
I don't want to hear shit. I want to hear shit about anybody telling me to switch up nothing. Nobody.
I'll fight the robots with you.
I can't find anybody but some randos to go fight the robots with me because everybody's a scared little baby butter boy.
Why don't you come in there and do like level 5 with me? Because that's what I did and found some rare elements.
Why don't you come fight the robots?
I did the level above challenging. We'll go fight the robots. We'll stream the robots.
Fight a
tonight.
regular level
you and I
robot
over.
planet and then come talk to me.
Absolutely.
5 robots with chainsaw arms, double chainsaw arms, running at you full speed.
But they're General Grievous?
Yes.
Yes.
And they run at you full speed with chainsaw arms and laser eyes.
Why didn't you shoot them?
Oh, you are. You're trying to. But there's 5 of them. And they're
so you're
really
not
fast.
Accurate?
Fight these robots and then come talk to me.
That's a shame. You're not accurate. I'm sorry to hear that.
So
I'm going to open a new bottle of liquor here real quick.
You're going to open a new bottle of liquor?
A brand new bottle.
What do we got?
My father gave this to me. And I loved the other Glenn Fittich. So can you tell me what you think this one is?
My uncle Glenn. So Glenn Fittich, this is going to be Glenn Livett.
This would just happen to be, sorry, it's that annoying little tab with the foil. You know how many times I cut my finger on an Eagle Rare bottle opening it at the bar? The foil on the top, for some reason, it was always Eagle Rare. But yes, this is some Glenn Levitt 12-year single malt.
Okay.
We've got a slightly melted Death Star. It is what it is.
I'm going to take a little sip.
And people say I don't drink water. Whatever.
I'm going to take a little sip with you.
God damn it.
What happened? The cork break?
The cork fucking
The
broke.
cork broke in your Glenlivet. Oh.
It's just I'm gonna have to do this. I'm gonna have to do what I used to do with wine bottles.
See what you did, Glenn?
Surgery. I'm gonna have to do surgery with a wine key, but I do not have a wine key handy without me walking to get it. So the other Glenn will do. We will go with some Glenfiddich.
Uncle Glenn to cousin Glenn.
Wait, you know what? No, we'll go with this. End of the show, we'll do some mezcal because I do have an orange here and some agave salt. Got these really nice oranges. Anyway, sorry.
What
are we saying?
By really nice orange, you mean like juicy? You mean sweet?
Yeah,
you
they're
mean
these. What are they like?
really
these,
orange?
I don't know what they like. They're different. They're not navel oranges. They're not your other. What are they like? Cara
Air
or
Force.
something. And they're really good. They're perfect. Look
There
at
you
this orange. They're between an orange and a blood orange. They're very deep orange. Look at that. Yeah. Anyway, what do you got?
I got some dad
Dad
whiskey.
bottle?
Dad bottle.
Dad whiskey.
Cheers.
Glenfiddich. Cheers. Cheers again, Bob. I'm sure you're not drinking in the hospital, but
Maybe he is.
I'll tell you what it's like.
If the nurse is
it
nearby,
smells-
if the nurse is nearby, if Bob's nurse is nearby and can hear this, check under the pillow for a bottle of whiskey.
He's got a
Ooh.
bottle of Irish whiskey, I'd say.
Frisk him.
Frisk him.
Frisk him in the hospital.
He has a wife.
Okay. Yeah. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Jocelyn?
I'm responsible for that.
Frisk
Oh yeah,
him.
Jocelyn. No, I didn't say that.
Wait, god damn it.
You always point the wrong way.
It's like a mirror. It's like a triple mirror. Like I'm seeing it this way. I'm watching two different things, and you finishing your beer there?
I'm playing this game where I'm trying not to drink the sediment. I think that's about as much of that
Real
beer is
quick,
gonna get.
Bob says he likes the Call of Duty zombies. Let me tell you this real quick. Fuck anything zombies. I'm so sick of it. I mean, I like Left 4 Dead. Oh, garage beer. You know what? I drink that at Gypsy's all the time. That is a after work beer for me. That is a
It's becoming
when I'm scooting around Covington or I'm doing my taking pictures down there. I will always have that or a Labatt Blue at Gypsy's.
It's becoming my anytime second favorite easy drinker. My second favorite easy drinker. Number
Next
one's got to be
to-
Alexandria Brewing Company's regular domestic beer. Shout out to them.
Okay, gotcha.
But this is a wonderful product.
Yeah, garage beer's great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I hate to say it, like, because their other stuff is good, but it might be one of my favorite or most drank beers from Braxton.
Technically, it's not even Braxton anymore. They've done that thing where now it's its own separate entity.
Entity.
If you look, it's like its own company, but it's brewed at Braxton, and good for them. They made a Budweiser competitor without having to like sell their whole brewery.
Fantastic. I will just have to put you on the spot, Mike. Can you talk about the flavor or your experience of garage beer in 20 seconds while I do something?
Well, the thing about this one too is the one I'm drinking right now is the Garage Beer Lime beer, which a Bud Light Lime is a thing. I wouldn't have ever told you, oh, I like a Bud Light Lime, but I like this beer. I normally wouldn't like a flavored beer, but I'll tell you what, if it was 95 degrees out and you handed me this beer, I'm chugging this whole goddamn thing. The lime is subtle, but there's enough in there to make you say, okay, that is very, very delicious lime. So yeah, he's back. Did you change shirts?
It's a bad night to be a Kentucky fan. Anyway, I haven't even seen the final score. I don't want to see it unless something numerically guarantee you will change your tone. No, I'm not going to change my tone. Fuck your zombies. Bob, get out of the fucking hospital and get Helldivers. We need a squad mate. Help us spread democracy.
Yeah, you'd love the game, Bob.
It's a Bob game.
Bob Games.
Except you act the same way you do in Sea of Thieves. I'll be like, hey, buddy, I need something. And I turn around and you've shot yourself out of a fucking cannon and you're not there for me. This game, I'm like, hey, Mike, what do you mean there's an airstrike? Mike, where? Mike? And you're gone. You're just running. You're sprinting away from me like I part.
You're not listening. You're
I
not
didn't
listening
hear a
for the
woo.
woo.
No.
If you hear the woo, it's about to go blue. Blue?
Oh,
blow?
jeez.
Blow?
If you hear the woo, it's about to go blow.
If you hear the woo, it's about...
You're good at rhyming.
If you hear the woo, it's going to go kaboom. Boom. Anyway. So, we have something else we have to drink tonight as well. Well, you have to drink tonight. People of the internet, it's time.
Oh, God. It's been sitting for so long.
Bob, this one's for you.
Oh, no.
I know what this is.
He was so excited about the barf one, and it just pissed me off so much.
So I need to preface this because Brendan is about to open up the last of the 6 mystery sodas. And also, heads up, next week I will be on a vacation. I will be out of town. So next week, be looking forward to a compilation episode of all of Brendan's sodas. We're going to put them all in one episode, and people can watch all of the clips back to 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 back. We're going to call it Brendan's Soda Journey. But we're going to get the last clip tonight with this final soda. People of the internet. Now, if you're watching, if you've been following along, we've gone through peanut butter, mustard, enchilada, barf. What's been the worst so far? Barf? Really?
Barf. Well, it was enchilada or it was mustard. No. It wasn't enchilada. Enchilada wasn't bad. Enchilada was just a old jalapeno.
That's what happened with the buffalo chicken soda. It was spicy orange. I wasn't like, oh, this is terrible. It's like, yeah, it's a spicy orange soda. Okay, whatever.
Was definitely, I would say, looking back, if we were to go back and look at them, peanut butter is still regular butter is still my favorite because I think it tasted like movie butter popcorn, and I'm not even a big popcorn fan. But it was just so much different than I thought it was
the butter soda I drank was probably my favorite sweet corn. I mean. Sweet corn soda that I drank was probably my favorite.
The mustard and the barf has to be the worst because the barf was sweet, but I couldn't place why it was sweet, and that was terrifying.
So this is something that I don't know how you feel about. This is a divisive flavor. This is why we've known each other.
If it's a divisive flavor, I will guess it right now.
A little over 10 years.
Is it cilantro?
No, I don't. I don't think we've ever talked about your opinion of this flavor. So go ahead.
I want another sip of beer. What was your least favorite of all the ones that you did?
Bacon.
Because bacon was
bacon.
Was it really?
Ranch was so.
I thought
gross.
ranch
was disgusting, but ultimately bacon was the worst flavor. Ranch was a terrible experience. Bacon was the worst flavor.
Piece of foil for my cat. Piece of foil for my cat. I'm going to drag this out. Because this thing's also been sitting. Who knows if there's like an expiration date that's giving... Ooh, why is it dark? Most of the other ones are very light. Oh, this is very dark. Look how dark. Okay, I can't even see the label yet. The fuck is that? What is Gross Gus's Dragon Drool? Of course we've never talked about the flavor of Dragon Drool. Why would we ever talk about the flavor of Dragon Drool? When would it have come up?
Read the rest of the label.
What do you mean? Established 1995. Gross Gus's Indian Wells Brewing Company Dragon Drool. Black liquor. Oh, you son of a fuck. Oh, no.
I have my answer, Internet. I have my answer. This is what I didn't know. I do not know your opinion on black licorice. It is a very divisive flavor.
I hate black licorice. Every black jelly bean got left in the Easter basket. I despise black licorice. I do not like Jägermeister. It's terrible. No, 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 absolutely not. Like this is horrible. Um, oh, this is gonna be worse than barf.
No. No.
I
Black
hate
licorice is going to be
licorice.
worse than barf.
Jägermeister would be worse than barf.
Open her up. Let's see what she smells like.
I don't think I have a bottle opener in my house. That was me being lazy and not standing up to look behind the. I don't know where my luchador is, buddy. Yeah, we're out of luck tonight. Thanks for everybody for tuning in.
So now we're going to watch
be-
Brendan try to open a bottle with his bare hands.
I'll be gross Gus's, like black licorice soda.
It was either
What
that
else
or
does
it
gross
was that
Gus
or disgusting
make?
Danny.
Oh my gosh!
Well, actually, let's do that.
My guy's right here. Hang
Let's
on.
see what other flavors gross
Oh my god!
Gus's.
Wait,
Gross
no, he's not. This is unprofessional.
Gus.
I should be off the podcast. You know what? We should probably just shut my camera down now. I don't deserve to be doing any kind of entertainment for people.
So-
It's very unprofessional that I had to get up so many times. You should probably shut my feet off right now.
So
It's
some
been
of-
great talking.
Some of the flavors that come from Gus's gross Gus's soda. There's that one which is the was it dragon what? Dragon what?
Dragon Drool.
Dragon's Roll. There's Pimple Pop Soda, Pirate Piss, Bloody Nose.
Oh,
What's that one? Dinosaur Dung.
Bloody Nose is horrible.
Yeah, what would bloody? It just tastes like iron, I guess.
Oh God, like pennies,
Pimple
pennies
Pop.
and boogers.
All right, let's get
Oh,
the aroma.
no.
Let's get the aroma. Let's get it. Let's get it.
It's exactly what the fuck you think it is.
Yeah.
It's over the top It's terrible.
So if someone
It's
puts a bowl of
sweet
jelly beans
Jägermeister.
out and you see there's all the flavors, all of the flavors,
Yeah.
but there's a large amount of black jelly beans. Does that affect your decision to go into those jelly beans?
No, they're not like wet black jelly beans that are bleeding flavor onto other jelly beans. I will pick every other one out of there.
What if it's just black? Let's say it's a theme party. So it's just black licorice jelly beans and red jelly beans. Are you going to be the dude just picking all the reds out?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. And I want to talk to the person who threw a theme party with that many black licorice jelly beans because I don't know how they got my number because we're not supposed to be friends. I don't.
So
I'm borderline genuinely pissed.
is it
Like,
Jaeger? Does it smell like a Jaeger soda?
It's sweet. It's sweet fucking Jaeger. It's what you're not my friend. You knew. Have
So-
you ever seen me do a shot of Jaeger?
No.
The people who don't drink Jaeger, it's because they don't like licorice.
So what are you going to do a shot of? Because I feel like it's almost you need a shot that's going to mask the licorice.
Nothing masks licorice. Are you kidding me right now? Nothing masks licorice.
Mezcal licorice. Mezcal licorice.
Oh, smoky liquor. Oh.
Ooh, licorice smoke. That sounds like if we started like a drudgy like stoner metal rock band, we'd call it.
I'm gonna get
that.
sick. I'm gonna get sick. Oh God, I'm gonna get sick. I watched someone gag several times a day, and I didn't get sick.
What do you
I
mean?
pulled off the greatest thing.
Hold on. What?
So,
All right.
I am an owner of a little thing called Liquid Ass. You know what I'm talking about.
What?
Your classic fart spray, Liquid Ass.
I thought so. My brain immediately jumped to like you own like an NFT or like a stock or something. It's like I own Liquid Ass. I own Dogecoin. Well, I own Liquid Ass. I own $5,000 of Liquid Ass.
Brendan, I don't know if you should trust those guys. I think Liquid Ass was made up. Um, anyway, so at work today, randomly, my team lead, and I got great video of this that unfortunately I can't show because I was in a high security area, I think. But anyway, I just randomly brought up which one of these smells would my lady like. I got 2 body sprays here, and I opened the first one, which was Bod Black, and she went, "Ooh, that smells like a date night." I'm like, what about this one? And she went, "It's fart spray." And then it was 5 minutes of her gagging, and about 6 other people giggling and trying not to piss their pants. It was one of the funniest things. And then she eventually went into pure laughter that she could not contain herself, that I actually got her. And yeah, that was my proud moment today. You don't have to use the fart spray as a spray. You can sucker people into just smelling it if you're a good enough actor. Just, hey, smell this and tell me if this is all right.
Smell this for me. Smell this.
I want to go to a bar and empty out a beer bottle and pour some liquid ass into it and just walk around to people and go like, "Does this smell like this turned?"
First off, if you pour something in a bottle,
yeah,
and start walking around a bar, somebody's gonna say something. And then if you start getting people, "Hey, smell this bottle I poured liquid into." Like,
no.
You're basically detailing like a really long police report.
We worked in a bar. We are smart enough that you and I,
we are not everyone.
Anybody who's been in a bar more than a year working and stuff like that knows exactly how every possible way that they could. You would never see me do it. I mean, I never mind. Oh, I don't want to drink this, bro. I'm really kind of pissed about this.
All right.
Are you going to play Helldivers with me?
Ranch soda.
Are you going to play Helldivers with me?
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay, let me ask you this. In real life, do you like ranch dressing? You ever put it on a French fry or a chicken wing or a salad?
Okay. I will use like restaurant ranch or like homemade ranch, like runny ranch. Like Hidden Valley, like out of the squeeze bottle, is disgusting.
Is it edible to you though?
I'm not gonna.
You're not gonna be nasty. You're not gonna think that ranch is nasty if you were to eat it.
No,
you could eat ranch dressing in a public setting.
But I don't want to drink ranch.
Yeah. No, I don't care. The real life version of this, I also don't like. The real life version of your soda, you could drink if you wanted to. I'm so mad about this. I mean, you could eat if you eat ranch. I mean, you could drink ranch. I drink ranch before. I got a bottle of ranch in my fridge. Could I drink a bottle of ranch instead of this soda?
I think you're distracting people.
What if I sprayed ranch like for you guys? Like it would make you guys could make some sexy memes.
This is where if it was a wrestling ring, I would start getting the crowd to chant at you for like delaying. Like this is where I would start getting like if we had a live audience right now, I would start getting them to egg you on to actually drink the soda. But we're broadcasting live streaming on YouTube, so I can't get a lot of reaction. So Bob can yell from the chat. But
this is payback for me making someone else gag over a horrible smell. This is terrible. This is
you've got to get to the label on that bottle.
Fuck you!
I drank half.
Label on every
yes.
Bottle? Bullshit.
Yes, I did.
Watch the compilation video. You did not drink down to the label.
It's available now on gettingwork.com or on YouTube.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Today was a good day. I saw a movie trailer that we were going to talk about. I was so excited about. And then this happened.
Drink the soda and then we'll talk about the trailer. Woo! Oh, it's on your hand. It's on your hand. Lick it off your hand. Lick it off your hand.
I feel like such a slut.
Like you're doing a shot. Like you're doing a shot of tequila. Lick it off your hand like salt.
Why does that taste good to anyone?
Get another swig. The second swig makes it better. It'll make you feel pretty.
At what point in humankind did we evolve to the point that some of you crazy sons of bitches think that this fucking tastes good? It's just
people like
liquid
medicine.
Black licorice. It's black liquid-ish.
Licorice.
Licorice.
Black
Black
licorice.
Black licorice.
That's the name of the episode.
I love dragons. I loved Game of Thrones. Fuck dragon's drool. Dragon's drool.
Get you another drink. Oh, you went for it. You went. Oh, he went for it. People of the internet. So tell people what you thought of the Beetlejuice trailer. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Because Jason Soto is soda, y'all. We've hit like an inception level of podcasting. Are you gonna make it?
Oh, it's so fucking bad. Oh.
I always feel like I need to
I've already thought about what we do next, and I'm more excited for it now than I've ever been.
He's gonna show. You're just gonna show up at my house with like a medical container that you stole from like an ambulance. You're gonna eat a heart. You're gonna eat a human heart on the podcast. Watch.
Pancreas or spleen.
Roll the dice. Are you eating liver or kidneys?
You know what it takes to steal a placenta.
and then as to retaliate, now I make you eat a kidney, but you have to harvest it yourself.
Dude, I went to Lee's famous recipe the other day, and
how did this jump from us?
I'm gonna tell you how. If you give this beautiful guy 12 seconds to talk.
If you're outside of Northern Kentucky, Lee's famous recipe is essentially local KFC. If you're in Kentucky, Ohio,
KFC
Indiana, Virginia, Lee's famous recipe is essentially like our KFC. So go ahead.
I mean, we're also Kentucky. Like we're saying,
Northern Kentucky's Lee's country. I don't care what people say.
Nobody seasons the outside of their chicken better. Anyway, I went there to order my livers and gizzards. That's how we got on this, because you were offering. Look at your face. You don't like gizzards? I want you to eat a gizzard for me.
Why would you go to the chicken restaurant and get the toss away part of the chicken?
Not
Why
the
are
toss
you?
Away part. The neck is the toss.
They
away
have
part.
all the other pieces back there.
Neck.
All the other pieces are back there.
Yeah, no.
Why would you walk up and be like, "Give me the liver and the gizzards"? I know you got breasts and wings and thighs and all kinds of deliciousness.
Seasoning on. No. My mother, I feel like I got it from both of my parents. My mother loves the liver or the gizzards. My dad likes the livers. I like them both.
And your cousin loves a nice Chianti.
No, I'll order a red. Here's the problem. I'll order a regular liver, a regular gizzard, a regular Mountain Dew. I went to Lee's the other day. I said I need a regular liver, a regular gizzard, a regular Mountain Dew. These son of bitches said we don't carry gizzards anymore. For me,
I wonder why.
Fucking tragedy. My entire life.
Why?
It better have been that one Lee's that I've never been to and I suddenly went to. You know what? I'm going to go to Lee's tomorrow. And if I can't get gizzards, I'm going to be furious. Because if they discontinue that at all stores, we're going to have a problem.
It doesn't say Lee's famous gizzards on the sign.
It's a recipe. It doesn't say Lee's famous chicken either. It's their recipe. The recipe for chicken and gizzards. And the recipe is about the breading. Maybe every now and then I want some chewy chicken. That's called a gizzard. Maybe I want some mushy chicken.
That's the part. So you're so excited to eat the part that comes in a plastic bag when you pull it out of a turkey's ass.
No,
that's the gizzards and the giblets. Yes, it is. They rip it out, plastic package it, stuff it back in the bird in case you want to make gravy.
You know why? Because it's delicious.
Yeah, the gravy probably is delicious, but you're just like.
No. We're going to eat some goddamn gizzards.
They have the other pieces of it. No, we're not.
No,
apparently, we're not. We're not. Apparently, because Lee's doesn't carry them anymore.
Each of us will switch a different thing each week.
If you show up at my house with a box of gizzards, I will delete.
There's no way I'm not going to.
I will delete. I will delete this account from YouTube. I will shut. Yeah, I will shut this whole thing down.
I will show up with one gizzard.
I will close this. This will not exist. I will sell this. This will be a gardening channel. This will be about flower pots and hose.
It might be about hose. Listen, here's the thing. I would show up with one gizzard because I would have eaten all the other gizzards.
And then tell you to take your gizzard outside.
Ooh, and Bob said the part of the lung that they took out of him. Blech. Damn it, Bob. We didn't bring that part up. Bob lost a part of his lung. So, if anybody wants to bet on me in the 100-meter dash against Bob in the next 2 weeks, I'd take me.
Well, people of the internet.
Oh, he said Gizzards rock. There you go, Bob. No, there you go, Bob. Gizzards rock. Let's talk about Beetlejuice real quick. Holy shit, the trailer dropped earlier.
It was a teaser. I wouldn't even call it a full trailer.
It was a teaser.
I can't.
It wasn't
you can't call that a full trailer.
But you know what? It's finally proof, because I've told so many people, yeah, I've heard that too, but it's not real. No, it is real. It's going to be, yeah, but they're not coming. But no.
So where does Beetlejuice rank in your, like, pantheon? Is that like one of your movies?
Beetlejuice is a great movie. When Michael Keaton does something, it's going to be great.
Yeah.
And to see the fact that, number one, the fact that they've got Michael Keaton, Winona Ryder, and Catherine O'Hara back, that's big.
Did the dad pass away in real life?
I don't know. Maybe.
Because he wasn't in that shot.
Maybe
maybe it's his funeral. That's what I'm thinking. Whose funeral?
You know what? The family is brought together for a funeral, and that's why they're in that town and everything.
Or is it Jenna Ortega's dad? Like, that's the thing. You don't see a male father figure kind of in the picture for her. Like, you literally just saw Winona, Catherine O'Hara, Jenna Ortega, and there's a new character.
I didn't see a new character.
There's like a new male character. I don't know who he is, and remember, there's 4 people standing there in the funeral scene. There's 4 people.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, there's Catherine O'Hara, there's Jenna Ortega, there's Winona Ryder, and then there's a male. I think that
for those
male
of you out there
is the new Otho.
Is Otho still alive?
I don't think Otho. I don't think the actor's alive. B, I think this character, because the character's wearing like a coat, a long, like, kind of fashion coat, and like big glass. I think that's gonna kind of be the Otho character in the second one.
I'm excited to see it. It really. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I expected a trailer that was gonna make me go, eh. I mean, because like when they came out with the other Ghostbusters and the other this and the other that, nothing looked or felt.
I'm gonna
like
watch the new Ghostbusters just because they brought back the original Ghostbuster characters. So for me, it's just like I have to see. Like I just have to know.
Yay.
Yeah.
But there was something about this trailer, even just from a cinema. I feel like the color grading of they've matched the old look. They're not changing anything. Everything has the same old feel.
Even the lights.
Probably they were shooting on the same camera.
The way they lit Michael Keaton.
Everything, yes,
when he's standing there going, I don't remember what he said. But when
the juice is loose,
when he says the juice is loose, that was lit. It looked at the same lighting from like when he shows up in the house in the first movie, and he's running around like it's showtime. Like I thought he was going to say it's showtime. Like I expected that to be the words coming out of his mouth.
When Jenna Ortega was on her bike riding, and she went through the covered bridge,
the covered bridge,
just the look of everything and the tone of the colors, they just really nailed matching the old footage.
It's also Tim Burton.
It's Tim Burton, so yeah, good point.
A Tim Burton movie's always going to look like a Tim Burton movie.
And I like that. Just
I'm
like
half-
a Wes
I'm
Anderson
half and
movie
half
is
on
always
that.
going to look like a Wes Anderson. It's going to be orange and teal. It's going to be shot
I like
symmetrically.
30% of Tim
center.
Burton's movies. I would say if I had to put a percentage, probably about 30% of what he does I like.
The ones that I care to see, I've always liked. But then again, there's some that I don't care to see. So
Everything
let's
that
put it
came out
way.
after 2000, I probably don't give a shit about.
I loved his Sweeney Todd. I mean,
When
Nightmare
was
Before
Big Fish?
Christmas is a classic. I didn't see Big Fish.
Big Fish was probably the last Tim Burton movie that I thought was really fucking cool.
Interesting.
But people of the internet, go check out the Beetlejuice trailer.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Beetlejuice, not Beetlejuice. Does that set the stage? And my daughter said this. Does that set the
open them
stage
for a
for
third one?
Beetlejuice?
I guess it depends on the reception of Beetlejuice.
I went and saw the Broadway show. I think
Yeah.
you could make a movie, a third movie called Beetlejuice, that isn't a sequel. That is just
Yeah.
because the musical is a kind of retelling of the first movie. It hits a lot of the major points, but it has a few completely new twists on
Oh,
the
really?
story.
I didn't know that.
It was a really good Broadway show. But like I said, it had a couple kind of new twists on the story, to where I think the way that they did Mean Girls, they redid Mean Girls as like they did a musical of Mean Girls, and then they did a movie of the musical. I think you could do the same thing with Beetlejuice. I've seen it because of my daughter. And honestly, the Mean Girls musical, the new one, is good. It's a little awkward to watch with your teenage daughter because they sexualize teenagers a bunch in that fucking movie. But it's
Yeah.
not a bad movie. But I think you
Real
can do the
quick.
same thing with Beetlejuice.
My father's standing up for me here. Chicken livers and fried green tomatoes, high-end appetizers.
I'll take you on the fried green tomatoes. I think I got traumatized because growing up in high school, one of my best friends was a kid named Danny Bajakaliev. And him and his family were from Brazil. And his dad, they ate a lot of cool stuff. And I'll never forget the one day that they had shish kebab. And they just had like a bunch of food on skewers, and he's grilling it up, and I'm like, oh, zucchini, oh, like carrots, tomatoes, great. That's some chicken. That's chicken.
Listen
and
to
I'm
you.
eating
He's
them.
so excited about vegetables. Who's
I'm
going,
eating the
"Yeah,
chicken."
carrots and-"
Well, it's off the grill. Any food off the grill is fantastic. But then I'm
yeah,
just
like
eating.
liver or gizzard.
Well, and then I'm eating, and he's like, "Oh, what is?" I'm like, "What is this? It's a little chewy." He's like, "Oh, that's chicken." So I'm eating. I'm like, "What was that?" He goes, "Oh, those are chicken hearts." And I realized for like 20 minutes I'd be eating fucking chicken hearts.
It's great. Good for you.
No,
you went outside your
no.
box.
But
can't wait for you to
the
eat
other
gizzard.
meat is right there. I'm not eating a gizzard.
You're gonna eat a gizzard
Not eating a gizzard. It's not gonna happen. I don't want the gizzard.
for WrestleMania episode. Let's eat gizzards. Just for
No,
reason.
we're gonna eat good food. We're gonna eat tasty food. We're gonna eat delicious grilled and smoked and barbecued food. We're not
Gizzards.
eating a gizzard. There's no gizzards. There's no gizzards in the house.
Delicious. I'm bringing gizzards to the WrestleMania.
They're
night.
going in the trash.
No, they're going in our
I'm
belly.
sorry. I'm taking the whole thing.
Going
Dump.
in our bellies.
Dump. Trash dump.
Are you gonna fuck? Are you gonna help me spread democracy across the galaxy? There are players worldwide right now fighting a war that we need to be a part of.
I'm too worried about you showing up at my house with a box of fucking gizzards.
It's not gonna happen for at least a week, so you're good for a few days.
People on the internet, you might see Brendan online. You'll definitely see Brendan online streaming Helldivers. You might not see me. You won't.
Oh,
It's 10 o'clock.
you could drop in for one.
People of the internet,
You know you want to farm a few points. How close are you to your next level?
I'm Mike.
I'm Brendan, and I'm being persuasive.
This has been Thirsty Thursday on gettingwork.com. Make sure you like, subscribe on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. Go to gettingwork.com. Follow on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts. Episodes of this come out in audio form about 2 or 3 days afterward. Every Thursday, live on YouTube at 9 p.m. You'll also catch episodes of Getting Worked with Mike peppered in there throughout as well on the channel. Other than that, next week, make sure you tune in for a compilation episode of all of Brendan's sodas. Everything. He condensed into one. And then the week after that, we'll be back here every Thursday night live with y'all.
It'll be Mike. It'll be Brendan. It'll be Gizzards. You can find us on. You can find both of us shortly
GizzardTube
on Twitch.
on GizzardTube.
Twitch, that dude named Brendan, because Mike will be on there with me and we'll be talking because we've got to spread democracy across the galaxy.
Tell the people good night, Gizzard Boy.
I can't believe you made me drink licorice. I'm gonna have some more scotch, then maybe some mezcal and oranges. You need to hurry up and go get on your system. Good night, everybody. Listen to what Mike said. Go like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. I hope you have friends.
We'll see you guys.